Hey everybody, it's Natasha from Mystic Wisdom and Treasures. We are back here today for a brand new timeless pick a card reading. Whether this is your first time stopping by my channel or you are a returning subscriber, hello and welcome. I am so excited and grateful to have you here today and to be connecting with your energy. Today we are going to be diving in and asking Spirit, what is this person thinking? Whether this is romantic or platonic, it does not matter. Maybe somebody that you've had on your mind or you're curious about. Maybe they've been acting really weird or you just don't really know what's inside their head. And this is the timeless pick a card reading for that very subject. If you'd like to take a moment to pause the video and really ground, center yourself, clear your mind, call in your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your higher self, the divine, and ask them to help direct you to the pile or piles that contain the information for your highest good regarding what is on this person's mind that is in my highest good to know right now. And with that being said, we have 3 piles to choose from today. You can choose with either the crystals or the cards, whatever you feel intuitively drawn to. Try not to pick with what looks appealing physically by how the crystals look necessarily, but what you feel the most drawn to intuitively. So today we have pile number 1. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. When you are ready, I will have timestamps in the video description down below so you can hop on over to the pile that you feel the most drawn to. And with that being said, let's get started on today's readings. Hello, pile number 1. For those of you who felt drawn to this pile, hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out what this person is thinking. And again, this can be romantic or platonic. You are the ruler of your own reality. You know your life and yourself better than anyone or any psychic. So take only what resonates with you and leave behind what does not. And with that being said, let's get started on your reading. So what I'm really feeling looking at your cards, first of all, with the way that the woman has her body positioned this way, it's almost like she's faced in one direction and almost like she's ignoring something behind her intuitively, like how I feel looking at this image. And we also have with the 7 of Swords, this woman is going in one direction. She's carrying or taking all of the swords with her. And there's a couple that are left behind, but it's like she doesn't even care to go grab them. She's kind of just ignoring what's there. She just wants to get the heck away. The 4 of Pentacles, there might be a sense of some selfishness from this person, or they're really only thinking about themselves. They think that they're likely in the right about a situation. I feel with the Temperance combined with what I have said with these other cards so far. Yeah, somebody that thinks that they're right about something. And we have self-reliance. So this is somebody who, oh my goodness. So I'm feeling like with the self-reliance and like this moving away from something energy or moving away from you, specifically, possibly for those of you watching this pile who feel like you're resonating so far. This person might have cut you off without hearing your side of things. I'm feeling again like there might be some selfishness to this person that makes them make these kind of decisions. Yeah, with the happily ever after card, it's like they almost have this sense of the grass is greener on the other side, and or they can find something better out there, but it's almost like they're fooling themselves a little bit. They're just not really willing to read into the situation fully with you. I feel like you likely feel that you've been left out in the cold by this person, or like they have taken something from you. This definitely appears with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. And see, like she has all of these swords, and I feel like she's walking away. This could be a male or female or whatever. Take how it resonates with you. And then these swords are left behind, and it's kind of scarce feeling in the background. And I feel like this might have been somebody who really actually took a physical belonging from you, or just didn't want to hear your side of things, or they just kind of left you out in the cold without really considering any of the other details. It's like they don't want to hear anything else. I don't know if they're at a point in their life if they're capable of hearing anything else. That's sad to say, but sometimes that's people's mindset. Not that this person is necessarily a bad person, but I definitely feel like there's more of a sense of self-focus with them. I feel like this is somebody that feels like they're always in the right with everything they say and do. I feel like they might have even left, like, I don't know if this is in a relationship or friendship, but it's like this feeling of leaving you behind for their own wrongdoing, like maybe blaming you for something that was not your fault, and just like not listening to your side of things. And I'm getting this feeling like there's no point, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, for you who selected this pile. If you're resonating with this so far, excuse me for shaking the camera. I'm just gonna be honest with you because I feel like you deserve it, and this is just what Spirit is telling me. But I almost feel like this is somebody that is a little bit one-sided about a lot of situations, or maybe it was one of those lack of balances and give and take where I feel like you were always the one giving and this person was constantly receiving, and it's like they sucked you up dry. It's almost a little bit narcissistic feeling. We have that Temperance card, and then I keep looking down to the self-reliance, the way she's kind of holding her body close to herself, and it's like they're thinking about what's convenient for them. Like I said, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I know that can be kind of hard to hear, but this is what Spirit is showing me about whoever this person is that comes to your mind. Somebody who might be a little bit greedy, a little bit selfish, and like I said, I don't mean to harp on this person, but it's just what Spirit is showing me. Like, whatever situation you've gone through with this person, this is where their mindset is. And it's not that you're wrong. I don't want you to think that you're wrong, because Spirit is specifically showing me that you're not in the wrong about this. Like, you might feel some guilt, or they may have said something that had caused you to feel guilty, like triggered guilt within you. But I'm sensing, like, don't be fooled by this person's tendencies. This has to do with their personality in particular. They might have made you feel like they've given you so much with this love card right here. This could definitely be some type of romantic situation, but it does not have to be. Or maybe somebody in your family, or somebody close to you that you had felt some sort of emotional connection to or bond with. This is somebody, again, that it feels like they've made it all about them. They've left you in the cold, or maybe have taken something from you and justified it, or it's like they've refused to see the wrong in what they do. And again, Spirit is saying that this is not your fault for whatever happened. For their mindset, it really is not your fault. This person just refuses to take accountability. It's almost too painful for them to take accountability, sadly. And it's almost like, for those of you in a romantic situation, I'm getting a message looking at this Four of Pentacles right here, that it's like they take so much for themselves, or they think a lot about, like, for only themselves, and kind of maybe emotionally withdraw from you at times. But I'm feeling like it's like they're so self-focused, or maybe a bit self-absorbed into whatever it is that is going on with themselves. Sorry, excuse me, I thought I heard something. That it's like you you maybe have sleepless nights over this. It's constantly worrying you, going through your mind, like, what are they thinking about? Are they ever thinking of me? And I feel like they're very self-focused. And when they see you withdrawing, however, it's like all of a sudden maybe they have to fake on face, or they get worried, or I'm specifically hearing a message that they might play a little bit of a mind game. Again, I know this isn't the greatest thing to hear, but this is what Spirit is telling me, and if this is true, like, this is resonating with you, this is the truth about this person, and like where they are at mentally with you. But it's like they feel like they're queen or king of their own castle. It's like they don't want you to go away, but they're not willing to invest the same effort. They may be taking up some of your time, resources, energy. I feel like you have a lot of love to give. Spirit wants you to know that. And this person will like study things, I feel, maybe to get an idea of some of your triggers, and that's really sad. I'm sorry, this is kind of a downer, but again, I'm just being honest with what I'm seeing here. Or that high priestess energy, it's like they will pay attention, but it's like they're reading your movements in a way. They feel justified leaving even if they're not in the right, and I feel like, again, they are not in the right here with whatever this is, and it's like they think that they're getting their freedom leaving you behind, and like just a lot of self-absorbed thinking, not really taking you in consideration at all. They're only thinking of themselves, but when you start moving on, like, that will bother them almost. And Spirit is saying that you deserve gold in life, metaphorically, not the way that this person tricks you into thinking that you have it with them. Alright, that's all I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonates with you, I would appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and consider subscribing to my channel if you are new and you enjoyed this reading and would like to see more content like it. I am so grateful to have read for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Hello, pile number 2, for those of you who felt drawn to this group. Hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out from Spirit some information regarding what is this person thinking. Why might they be acting a little weird or strange, or if they may seem a little hard to read and you just want to know what's going on in their head or anything along those lines. This can be romantic or platonic. Either way. Remember, you are the ruler of your own reality. Take only what resonates with you and leave behind what does not. This is a general reading, so different messages are going to come up for different people. And with that being said, let's get started with your reading. So we have a lot of swords energy here so far. We have the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. So this person has been under a lot of distress. I feel like they've been struggling a lot with their mental health, anxiety, maybe some depression. I feel like they've been stuck in the past, this 4 of Swords and this 9 of Swords. And also feeling like they don't know the way forward with that 8 of Swords there too. But I'm feeling like maybe they're thinking a lot about the past or their wrongdoings. This person with the 9 of Wands here might have a little bit of a guard up against you for whatever reason, or for some reason there has been distance placed between you. Again, take what resonates with you and leave behind what does not. It's like they're trying to get past the situation with this 2 of Wands. This is like a planning energy, a new chapter ahead, but it's like they're inflicted with all this mental anguish that it's hard for them to really focus ahead. So I'm also feeling too that they may be attempting to get themselves busy with tasks, with plans, with doing things, so that they're not left alone with their thoughts. I feel like their thoughts are really triggering for them right now, or causing them to feel things that they're just either done confronting or they don't want to confront because it's too painful or scary. I feel that with the letting go card here, and we also have honoring your true feelings. So Maybe a lesson that this person is also learning with this card right here is how to actually be open and feel through what they're going through. I feel like when a hard situation comes up, they have a lot of trouble letting that pain in. They don't really want to think about it, or they have trouble coping with these situations. And this could be for the current thing that has gone on between you, or whatever this is. Or this could be like in general with situations, like they have a tendency to try not to be left alone with their thoughts and put everything into tasks, or like doing physical activities, planning goals. It's like they're ignoring something because they know it's right there under the surface. They feel really anxious about it, and it's like they're having trouble coping, so they're doing their best to cope through that kind of means. For some of you specifically, this could have been somebody you went through a breakup with that letting go card once again. And all the swords energy, this feels a lot of breakup energy, especially with that Four of Swords. Like they're just laying in bed on their phone, and it's like they have to watch what they're doing because they can get into bad habits. Like maybe they're on their phone too much, that they're neglecting their physical health, and their physical well-being, or they're just trying to distract themselves with their phone. But on the inside, there's something that is really bothering them, that they're having troubles. Like it's almost like they're trying to put on a front to you when they're in front of you, and maybe that's why this person might recently have be on their phone a lot. Especially with this blindfold on the woman right here in the Eight of Swords. And also that Nine of Swords. It's like they're trying to put on a front so that they don't either they don't worry you, or they don't have to be real about how they're really feeling, because it's like they're just barely holding on. Yeah, so again, this feeling of like trying to move past something by focusing on plans, so getting busy with physical tasks, or just whatever hobbies, maybe even with that get curious. This feels like trying to seek some freedom, along with the Two of Wands that's right above it right there. It's like they're trying to let go, but they're having a lot of trouble. Maybe they've actually too been thinking a lot about what has gone on between you, your relationship, if this is romantic. And they're trying to move on by getting out of bed, and going out and doing something. I know that at the time I'm filming this, there's a lot of restrictions right now about what we can do, where we can go, but for somebody watching this, I do feel that whenever you're reading, or whenever you're watching this reading, this is timeless, so take that how it resonates with you. I feel like you might be a little more open to your emotions and feeling through them, or like hearing what their emotions are, but there's like the sense of being guarded towards you. But I'm feeling like to tell you that this is because of their own inner conflict. This is not because of you that they're like this. I'm looking back at this Get Curious card, how we have this bird that has its wings spread out, like it's trying to take flight. But when I look at these branches around it, this plant, excuse me, this plant life right here, it's like the wings are stuck. They can't move forward. They're having a lot of trouble moving forward. They're trying really hard to, or really hard to distract themselves from you. That might be why they're really aloof and distant from you. But it's just because they're having a really hard time with the separation that they have from you, or whatever has gone on between you. They're having a really hard time letting go of the past, or just moving past how they're feeling, or moving on from you. Like it's really hard for them. For somebody watching, if this is a romantic connection with this Two of Wands, I feel like this person had a lot of plans in their mind to build with you. But it's like now they feel like they're solitary, and they're forcing themselves to go upon this path in a way. It's like but they're almost, I'm getting this image in my head, like somebody, like imagining this person in this position trying to hold up this moon. But I'm feeling like your person, whoever this person is, it's like they're trying to look towards the future, but they're not seeing very far because it hurts too much and they're just really exhausted, honestly. But they're holding this moon and it's like almost they're shaking. I'm getting the image of them shaking, like they're just barely holding up. They're trying to put up a front in front of you, a front to you, but this is false. They're getting exhausted trying to fake it as well, because this is something that maybe they've been losing a lot of sleep over with that Nine of Swords. And again, they're just really having a hard time coming to terms with letting go of you or letting go of your connection or whatever is going on with them. They're having troubles letting go. So again, they're going to seem more withdrawn if you're resonating with this to you, or maybe more distant and you're really confused about why they're acting like this. And again, it's just because they're having troubles letting go of you, or just opening up to how they've been feeling. Like they're just trying to hide how they have been feeling with you. They're not coping well with being apart from you. They're building all these walls, but you notice how the woman keeps looking back like this direction. It's like she has these wands here, but she's still looking back. She's still looking out. And that's kind of how they are. Like they're trying to make it seem like they're moving on from you or trying to move on from you. But in reality, it's like they don't have the energy to do that. And it's like they feel really just blah. They're having a lot of trouble with this. Alright, that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If this resonates with you, I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new and you enjoyed this content and would like to see more like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, group number 3, our final pile for today. For those of you who felt drawn to this group, hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out some information from Spirit regarding what is this person thinking. Again, this can be romantic or platonic, either way. Always remember that you are the ruler of your own reality. Please take only what resonates with you. This is a general reading, so there might be messages for different people. Leave behind what does not resonate. And trust your intuition, trust what resonates with you, leave behind what does not. And with that being said, let's get started on your reading, pile number 3. So I'm feeling for very many of you, this may be somebody that you could be in a relationship with or married to even possibly, or some sort of partnership. With this Four of Wands, like building a strong foundation. You guys have a lot of back history with that card, but I feel like with this Page of Wands, the way that she's like trying to levitate the wand above her and she's on the ground, and it's almost like I'm getting the vibe from this that in this particular reading right now that they've been trying to take on way too much. Way too much. They've got way too much going on. Maybe they're multitasking way too much. I'm kind of getting that feeling with the Justice card. They're struggling to find balance. They've got way too many things going on with this Two of Swords card. Like too many details, too many tasks, too much in the home life. Maybe they are a stay-at-home parent and they're just getting really flustered between cleaning the house, taking care of the kids. Like they don't have to, like not all of you are gonna have kids and everything like that necessarily, or want to, but I'm feeling for someone specifically, maybe this person is just getting really flustered between everything they have to do, or maybe if they have to go take care of something at work, like there's a lot of demands piling on top. I feel like this person though, with this King of Cups card, this person really genuinely has a really good heart. I feel like they are a listening ear to basically everyone around them. They can kind of get exhausted sometimes. So what I'm really sensing, like with this, because I feel like they do have a lot of connections with people, or they make connections with people really, really easily just because of the type of person they are. This is a really good person, I am feeling. Somebody who gives so much of themselves, so much to others, somebody very generous with their time, patience, energy, and their ear. Like, this is somebody that's a really good listener, so maybe they're constantly giving other people advice. Maybe they're constantly supporting others with this dream come true card. Or maybe they just have a really busy home life. There's just this big sense of like busyness, especially like with the Seeker card, again with that giving energy. This person gives so much, and I feel like they may be acting a little bit weird because they are just overwhelmed. They're starting to get burnt out. This person goes at things alone, or they feel like they've had to go at things alone for a while. So again, take what resonates with you. Not all of you have to like have kids and be married or any of that. Just take it how it resonates with you. But that is a specific message for somebody. Like, this is, I just see this person getting so burnt out between having to do all of these tasks on top of be a shoulder to cry on for everyone. Maybe they're even losing sleep for people, or they're just getting really, really burnt out by constantly having to do things. And this person's very, very caring. I do feel that energy. Very well respected by other people. This is somebody that may have had to grow up early in their life. As a child, they didn't really get to be much of a child. Or maybe even I'm getting like they were the popular child for some reason, but they could know a lot of people. But they're just getting really, really, really burnt out. They feel like they're kind of trapped. I'm looking at these cuffs or bracelets that are on this hand, and it kind of reminds me of like handcuffs or like something holding them down, but they keep constantly giving and giving and giving. And I know when your cup is empty for anybody, and you're giving, you're not going to be giving the best version of yourself. So they might be just feeling really off balance. If they're acting strangely, if they're getting more snappy, if they're kind of getting a little more quiet, even at times. I just feel like they're getting really burnt out, especially like emotionally, because of what other people have been putting on them, like what they've been telling them. Maybe there's a lot of people like wanting their ear for something, or their advice, their time, their energy. This is somebody who's like the nurturing friend, the protective friend, the one that makes sure that everybody's needs are taken care of. They think that they're responsible for everything and everyone. That's the way they've always been. In a way, that's kind of what fuels them at times, but at the same time, it's like they have way too many demands going on their plate right now, and they're getting exhausted. There might be having something going on within their family. I'm noticing the two girls, and it kind of feels like twins, looking at them, the two fairies. But it feels like maybe they have something going on in their family. Sorry for that. Maybe some siblings issues with siblings or parents, or their house of upbringing, or they have to take on some new responsibilities on top of what they already have on their plate. And again, I feel like they're just getting really burnt out and exhausted. And this person, honestly, they just need a nap. They just need somebody to take a load off of their to-do list. I feel like that's really beneficial for them, because I feel like they're always the person that goes on a limb for other people, and they're doing so much in so many different directions. Like, not only are they being an ear for other people, but they're doing so much possibly at their job, at their home, whatever this is. They have so much to hold up, and it feels like it's getting so heavy, and they're starting to lack a little bit of foresight about what's next or what they're about to say. So again, they might be coming off a little snappy, but I feel like this person really just needs rest. This person needs rest, and the best way to help them is to take a task off of their to-do list. So Maybe, I don't know if you guys are a couple or if this is a family member or a friend or whoever that you know in your life. If they seem a little bit flustered and busy, something that you could really do to help them is, again, just do one of their tasks. Maybe this is some sort of chore. Maybe this is doing their dishes, helping them with their laundry, offering to watch their kids while they take a nap or sleep or go do something and have me time. Because again, if you're constantly giving from your own cup without filling it up, you're gonna feel really burned out. And I feel like that's where this person really is. They're very burned out. They're still a really good person, and if they're acting out of character, again, it's just because they're very depleted and feeling heavy with everything that they have to do or everything that they've taken on. Or maybe this person really just needs to be told that they're appreciated. Maybe that's why they're acting weird or more flustered or just a little off. Whatever this is and however they're acting, they could really use some kind words of encouragement, maybe a gentle warm hug, offering to take a load off of their plate somehow and helping them. And just, again, appreciating them for all they do and, yeah, how they show up for other people. Like, being that kind listener for them, too. And this might not necessarily be towards you either. It could just be the people in their life. And this is something they're really going to appreciate you doing. All right. That's all I had for you, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel if you are new, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if the reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.